Welcome in, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's July 26th. We've got another auction. Welcome in. Here comes comics. 2 minutes here until the fireworks on your Call of Duty game. I'm already excited for the price you got on that, man. That's looking juicy already, in my opinion. Mr. Gyarados, Ren X Machina, Boxley, Flaky Croissant. Yo! Mr. Gyarados said your name twice, dude. Pretty sure Gen Z gets nostalgic. They talk about Black Ops 2 like it's an old classic. And makes sense, man. It makes sense. Flamin' Bulbasaur. Keith Mers. How's it going, man? Steve Craig Retro Games. What's up, brother? Hey, Gambit 100. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Very happy with the price. Yeah, I figured as much, man. I thought it was already doing decent when I made my thumbnail, and the price was sitting at around the 1800 mark when I made my thumbnail, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good, honestly. But I think you're sitting at like 3800 now with the buyer's premium on it. First Call of Duty game released on PC first and foremost. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good price as far as I'm concerned. I don't think we've seen a Call of Duty PC sell. On Heritage, definitely not. Yo, Abner Yuffie. You're very welcome, man. Welcome in. Good to see you in here, man. Anytime, dude. Yeah, the Green says 6K tonight. Let's go. Yes, the stream is sitting at... Oh, it doesn't show it on this screen. 5,997 subs. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. 6,000 frickin' subs. It's been a long time coming. I think it was like, feels like at least a month now. I did my 6,000 sub Q&A because like I actually thought I was gonna hit 6,000 and then we just never did. So, yeah. Yo, Tyzier, Cosmo, Lax, Simon Space, John S. Drop a like. Absolutely agree. If you're just getting in here, hit the like button before you get cozy. Really helps out the stream. Yo, Carlos Cruz, what's up? Your 9.68 PS1 Tomb Raider sitting at 2100 so far at the signature. Only 9 more days, yes. August 5th, 6th, and 7th. August 5th, 6th, 7th, signature auction is coming. Getting close. It's getting real close for the signature. I'm excited. Just turn down the volume here as soon as we start up and launch into it.
$4,000.
There we go with Call of Duty. Like I said, PC Big Box opens up the auctions for whatever reason, and then we go to Atari. So, are we going to get any live bids?
Fair warning.
No battle.
Next lot.
That's it. There it goes.
$20.
Oh no, it was 45.60 after BP. Whew.
Fair
Damn.
warning.
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool. First Call of Duty game, first release on the PC, then it went to PS2 and other consoles much later.
Next lot.
Doesn't want to load the images for me, but yeah. First Call of Duty, pretty darn cool seeing it sell for that much.
Fair warning.
Wow. 45.60 for a VGA 85.
95.
That's the joys of Heritage finally bringing in VGA stuff as we get to see these games that we just haven't seen sell for the past 3 years. Congratulations, here comes comics. Crazy, dude.
$4.
Yo, Screaming Potato, good evening to you as well. Good evening, Jay. That's nuts. Super Junk, were you going in on that PC game at all?
14.
Or did you have intention to before, you know, it shot up to 4,000? Nice price. I think it still appreciates just fine for whoever bought it. I assume so too.
$22.
I mean, PC right now seems like the most,
Fair warning.
like people are still really speculating on it. People don't really know. Relative rarity is completely unknown. Well, for a lot of people anyway. I'm sure there's some deep PC enthusiasts out there, but generally speaking, PC feels a lot like video games did, or console games, I mean, in 2018, 2019.
Fair warning.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do over the next year.
$38. 42.
August 5th, the signature that Excite Bike 64 is up for bid,
warning.
boys. What grade on Excite Bike 64, Gambit? You have one up?
$46.
That's one VGA title where you'd be desperate to see the pop report.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Boxwee, man. When I saw that VGA updated website, like, the first thing I thought was, oh my god, we might have the pop reports. And, yeah. There's so much I want to see on pop reports. Like, I want to see everything on VGA pop reports. I want to see everything.
$80.
You know what I mean? At this point, VGA's been grading since, like, I think 2008. Like, that's 15 years, 14 years of data on the pop report there.
$90.
Just insane. Do you know when my game will be on Heritage Auctions? Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for PS3. Actually, it's what people can now call DigiCal. Code inside the box. Yes, I know about that, Carlos Cruz. The good old code in a box. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PS3. I think it's cool. Like, I have no issue buying a code in a box. I don't think that's like a bad thing. I know some people like are gonna shit on that no matter what. Like, oh, a code in a box. We're not even grading games anymore. Blah blah blah. But
$6.
if it was only ever released as a code in a box, like that is what it is.
$22.
Like, that is what it is.
$30. $34.
9.4A on the Excite Bike 64. Damn, Gambit. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that's in the signature.
Next lot.
Have they offered Excite Bike 64 before?
$130.
Is that the highest pop on it? Did we lose the pop report?
Fair warning.
Where's my computer? Okay, there we go.
$170.
Oh yeah, highest pop of only 2. Wow, Excite Bike 64 is low. Wow. I take back everything I said, Gambit. Damn, apparently I was sleeping on that game. That's crazy.
Fair warning.
Crazy. No, they did not update the submission form, Simon. It is the exact same as it was when I made my video. I just filled it out today. You had intent at sub 2,000. You need to save some money for a few other big games you're targeting. Yeah, I figured as much, Super Junk. Getting up to 4,000 is... Yeah, you might be able to get one bin hunting. I agree. That's the fun part about PC as well right now, is you still might be able to get lucky with eBay bin hunting.
$95.
You still might be able to get lucky.
$100.
Nice to see the PC COD with a strong sale out the gate, but in the grand scheme, I feel like it should be 10K plus. Yeah,
Fair warning.
I know what you mean, Undamned. I know what you mean. I don't know if that's just like 2021 brain still working its magic, where like, you know, first to market, Call of Duty should do something bigger. But I know what you mean. 4,500 though, like that's pretty freaking good.
Fair warning.
What's up, Greg? Dunkaroos are discontinued in Montreal. Just went to the States to get some. As if Dunkaroos are discontinued there. I mean, we only sell Dunkaroos at this point in specialty shops. Like, I can't go to Walmart and buy Dunkaroos, so I guess I'm not too surprised, but like, damn. What is Dunkaroos doing in Canada? It'd be super interesting to take an ongoing poll of my viewers of how many games they've crossed over to WATA and see if you can try to divide an estimate percentage from that data. Yeah, that's the big issue, hey CCT, is even once we get the VGA pop reports, it's damn near impossible to say 30% are crossed over, 40%, 50%, you know? It is going to be an absolute mess in that respect, unfortunately.
Next, $180.
It's going to be super unfortunate there, but that is a good idea at least, CCT. Maybe we can do a Discord poll or YouTube poll and just see. But at the same time, a lot of people just might not even want to disclose. You know?
Fair warning.
There might have been a high percentage of people, like singular people crossing over a very high percent. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I saw that. The Beauty and the Beast 9.6A plus 264 there, and the Burger Time 9.6A plus 216. Both of them were getting some bidding action there. I saw that too, Simon.
$120.
CGC sent back your last Ronin from their signature event they had going on a couple months ago. The anticipation kills you. Damn, dude, nice. Do you know the grade on it yet, Flamin', or no?
$140.
When I see an item sells on Heritage, do you get 85% of the price with beef, with PB, with the peanut butter, or 85% of the price without peanut butter included? So you get, depending on what your consignment rate is, like,
$160.
you get none of the buyer's premium in most instances. So you get the normal amount and then 85% of that. The 20% buyer's premium just goes to Heritage.
$38. $90.
Watch the VGA submission vid today. You might give it a shot sometime soon. It's not so bad once you, like, once you're filling out the form, Odin, it's really not that bad. But there's a lot of,
Next lot.
you know, it's confusing for a first run. It just is. I understand. Seems like you have a lot of the big players here, so you can probably get an idea. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Fair warning.
Also, before we get into NES here, Heritage Auctions is sponsoring the stream tonight. Huge thank you to them. If you have some awesome quality games that you're interested in consigning, Heritage is always looking for consignments for the weekly auction, the one we're watching right now. Or, if you go into the description of the video, you can see the 2022 schedule of showcase and signature auctions still coming up in August. The upcoming deadlines right now are for the September 15th Pioneers of Home Video Game Fall Showcase Auction. Consignment deadline is August 4th.
$90.
August 4th. As well as on September 29th, there will be a Nintendo 8 and 64-bit video game showcase auction. Consignment deadline August 18th. So if you have some awesome games that you think are worthy of being in one of these premier auctions. Also, there is the November signature auction open up for consignments. They close on September 14th. That's November 4th and 5th signature. The upcoming signature is on August 5th and 7th. Consignments are, of course, closed for that one. If you're interested in getting any free appraisals, reaching out to Heritage Auctions, you can use this link right here. Just posted in the chat for you guys. I'll just pin that as well to the top of the message board so you guys can see it. And if you have any other questions regarding the consignment process, you can reach out to videogames@ha.com. They're always around. They're looking to answer questions for you guys. They're looking to help you guys out if you have any. Reach out, let them know what you think, get some free appraisals on your stuff, and see what they say. Always worth consigning. And thank you so much for Heritage Auctions for sponsoring the stream tonight. And thank you all for being here tonight. Entering into NES. Let me just write down a timestamp here. About 13 minutes into the auction. We already had the fireworks with the Call of Duty. We'll see what else we can see tonight. Is anyone else bidding on anything tonight? Anything you guys have your eyes on? The Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Heroes of the Lands 9.2A, they're selling for $780. Just gonna pop check that one. For my own curiosity. Oh, come on, internet. What are we doing tonight?
Fair warning.
I just lost my WATA index? What are you doing?
1,100.
What's going on here? Am I even live?
Fair warning.
I feel like I'm not live.
Next lot. $320.
Live check, live check, live check. Am I live?
$80.
You're live? Well, alright. I guess we just don't get pop reports tonight. That's super freaking weird. Super freaking weird. I'm glad you guys all heard the promo, though. Good stuff.
Fair warning.
Anyways, we also had Castlevania 3 there. It was a 9.0A for $1,200. Can we open new tabs? No, we can't. What the hell is going on?
$44.
It looks like I just need to give the computer a restart. If I, oh my god, yeah, I can't refresh anything. Weird. Weird as hell. Maybe I can open up another internet?
$85. $95. $100.
Able to get some comps for you guys this way. We just run another browser.
Fair warning.
Let's open that up and chuck it aside here.
Next lot.
Nope, can't connect to Heritage Auctions. Oh, there we go.
$340.
Super weird. I'll do my best to get you guys some comps as we go here, but super weird. Don't know what's going on with that. The Double Dragon 2 was only an 8.5B plus, $492 there. Double Dribble was a CIB 7.0, $124. And here's Dr. Mario 9.4A. Pretty high grade on the Dr. Mario. Yeah, Canada internet go brrr. Like, seriously. What do you want pop reports on? I'll check for you. Well, I just do it live, you know what I mean? It just depends what I see.
Fair warning.
Like if there's a high price or something, it's always nice to just pop onto the pop report and
$400.
see what the heck it says.
Fair warning.
You just never know when you're gonna see something interesting.
$20.
What's big tonight? The thing
Fair
that
warning.
I'm most curious about tonight, because I just genuinely don't know what to expect out of it. Well, we have a Super Mario Bros. 3 9.4a. I don't know the last time we've had a 9.4 come up. So like that's pretty fucking big right there. And then we also have,
$460.
of course it can't keep refreshing. Well, we have a PAL Legend of Zelda on Super Nintendo. 9.4A++, I think. And I don't know what to expect out of the PAL Link to the Past. Like I don't know how big that is. It feels big, you know what I mean? That feels like a really big game.
$110.
But like Mario Galaxy 80 plus uncirculated. That's what we have tonight, exactly. The Dr. Mario closed at 576 into Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. 10 copies have been graded. I like there. Heritage will hit me with some of the pop report data.
$460.
Yeah, my other browser's working just as shitty.
$500.
Crazy stuff.
$550.
What's your general take so far on VGA results with Heritage? So far, it seems WATA continues to demand the higher prices. We want to get your takes and Joe is streaming these auctions.
Next lot.
VGA actually isn't doing as bad as I thought it would. As far as the Heritage results are concerned, like they're actually doing pretty decent.
Fair warning.
There hasn't been a lot of like we've seen some VGA 90 stuff sell in 9.6 comp area. That was on Golden a bit and as well on Heritage. 85s are usually bringing in somewhere in the 9.2 range. Like it hasn't been a point where it's like, oh man, you can just scoop up any VGA item that's on Heritage auctions and like boom, you make money. You know what I mean? They're selling very competitively, I would say. I do think that WATA does still dominate. Like, if I had to make my choice where, oh, do I want to grade with WATA or VGA first and then send it off for consignment? 9 out of 10 times, I'm probably taking WATA. Not to say, though, if I had a VGA game already, you know, I would probably trust it to do well already. I don't know if I would force the regrade on every single VGA I have.
Fair warning.
This is a CIB here of Jordan vs. Bird one-on-one. Just in case you're wondering there, that's $432 for a CIB copy, which I can't check the box grade. I can't check the subgrades on it. That feels pretty expensive, but I know Jordan vs. Bird is one of those games where it's been getting big.
$220.
Been getting real big. Knight Rider there, 9.68 plus went for $1,020. You only recently learned that PAL NES Dr. Mario cover doesn't have that stupid red bar across the top like USA, as if I didn't know that either. Namoody, are you for real? You've never heard of Fun and Games? Oh, Unreal guy. I didn't know. That's cool. Guy from Reddit there. That's awesome. No, I've heard of Fun and Games. I was just trolling with the Super Nintendo mouse manual.
Fair warning.
That's all. I just thought it'd be fun to troll a bit.
Next lot.
Well aware of Fun and Games being a top tier Super Nintendo rarity. Well aware. Ugh, one of those was at my local shop one time. Fun and Games on Super Nintendo. This is a factory sealed Zelda. Holy shit, 7.0A right there. Sold for $51.60. See, like spots like that, I would love to price check. Just quick, right? Like, where have we seen a lower grade Zelda white oval sell? But there was a Fun and Games at my local game store. Like, I think it was $15 for a cartridge. It must have been circa 2014 or so. And I did not know the game. Like, I was not familiar with it, so I didn't buy it. I price checked it that night, went back the next day, and of course it was sold. At the time, it was probably only a $50 or $60 game, but, you know, it still hurts.
$400.
This here is a CIB 7.0 oval Mega Man selling for
fair warning.
450-ish here? 7.0 box, 7.0 manual,
Next lot.
7.0 cart.
$110.
468 to get like a, you know, a decent grade Mega Man there. Seems kind of expensive to get an oval though. Same with the Legend of Zelda here. It's a 6.5 Imp CIB Rev. No Rev A. It's a no Rev A on it. You figured amazing? Yeah. Just trolling with your SNES mouse manual there.
$320.
Reddit always needs a little bit of trolling. That's the Reddit way. WATA is super overdue for big box cases. Need that Earthbound and Mario paint trains to leave the station? True. Agreed with that. Has there been any talk of new WATA cases for horizontal boxes? No. No, David. Don't know if we'll ever get that, to be completely honest. Alma, you bought the Imp Zelda. What Imp is it, man? Nico, hello. Hope you're having a nice day. You as well, man. Thanks for coming up to the stream tonight.
$130. $190.
What print was that Imp Zelda that you just bought?
Fair warning.
Alma. I didn't get to see. That also was a Mega Man 2 8.0 CIB for $420. Graded CIB sells very well on Heritage. I will say that. Graded CIBs just, they sell frickin' well. Here's a 7.0 CIB Rev A Tyson. So third print. $432. So that's the print right before they swapped the oval. $432. Again, a 7.0. Like, not super high grades on these, right? They sell very well. Very well. Oh, it's a first print, Alma. Cool. First print on the Legend of Zelda there. 6.5 Imp with 432. You think you need a TM manual to fix it? It's going to be a bitch to find a manual, Alma. That's going to be tough. What's your opinion on the state of the video game market? Do you see it going up or down in the upcoming months? Static, I would say, Nico. Static to down. There shouldn't be any kind of catalyst or shift in mindset in the next 2 to 3 months that would lead to any kind of, you know, big momentum upswing. Static, slightly down. As of right now, it's not really sharp downturns either that I'm seeing, so it's just kind of, you know, we're just ebbing and flowing right now. Ebbing and flowing.
$220.
Well, I guess that's the point, Mike. People are willing to pay that graded premium. I agree with you, right? Like the price of the CIB plus grading it, but like the grading fees are almost 200 US of that.
Fair warning.
If you do it right now, I guess if you did it, you know, a year or two ago, you could have got a better CIB rate, but like right now we're talking 175 US to grade it, which I don't know.
Next lot.
I don't know.
$180.
I don't know if you'd be able to get those kind of prices on eBay, Mike. Put it that way.
$280.
The NES Open Tournament Golf 9.2 CIB. Actually a really high grade CIB there on NES Open. $169. Not that rare or desirable. RoboCop 8.5A plus 384 there into Robo Warrior 9.4A.
$320.
Elysium Guard, the biggest thing you missed so far was the Call of Duty. PC VGA 85 selling for
Fair warning.
4,560. That was the biggest sale so far, Elysium. Pretty interesting one there. That 9.68 plus Mario Galaxy has fingerprints and scratches all over it. I have to assume that's the inner liner or the case itself. Like, I wouldn't assume the, you know, the game at 9.68 plus has fingerprints on the actual game,
Next
but
lot. $55. $240.
Robo Warrior closed at 408 into Section Z, which is sealed, no seal, 6.5. Not hang tab. No Rev A, not hang tab. 6.5, no seal. That Section Z is covered in qualifiers there. $264 for that. Still not bad. Sesame Street 123 9.68 plus.
Fair warning.
You have an 85 plus VGA graded sealed Omega Ruby limited edition with the steelbook. You don't have any idea on how valuable it is. Nico, I don't think that was released in North America, hey? Omega Ruby limited edition with steelbook? It doesn't ring any bells, and unfortunately I really don't have any kind of advice for you on that one. Is that a North American thing? It doesn't Doesn't ring any bells at all. An Omega Ruby with Steelbook? Maybe someone in chat knows about that, but
$280.
I don't think I'll be able to help you out on that one, Nico. Yeah, it's European. Okay, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Yeah, when you get into the European stuff, Japan stuff, the amount of knowledge I have absolutely falls off a cliff, so.
$50, $60, $70, $80.
The Sesame Street 123 closed at $312. Into Star Voyager 8.5A Rev A copy. Star Voyager exists in no Rev A as well as Hang Tab. So, later print copy despite still being a circle seal on this one. Thanks, Greg. You'll be back next week. Congratulations, man. Truly. Big sale on that one. Congrats. Middle Eastern version of Smash for Wii U selling for more than the USA. Yeah, that's not even weird at this point, Goob. Seems like that happens every week. They're bringing in those 9.8 A++s, so people are just bidding on them. What are you saying here, Joe? You got your bid in. Bid the Greg Games is Hang Tab. What are you saying? What are you saying, Joe Kane? Sent in your first WATA submission today. CIB Super Smash Bros. 64, very minty, maybe 8 to 9 grade. Lots of money to get it graded. Don't expect a return on it, but will be nice on the mantle. Nice, dude. If you can get a 9.0 grade on it, you're doing really well, Keegan. 9.0 on a CIB Super Smash Bros. N64. That's really nice. That's really nice. Congrats. Hopefully you can get it.
Fair warning.
Hilariously, there are 5 printings of Smash Wii U. People don't even know what they're buying yet when it comes to the normal USA release yet. Yeah. Agreed with you fully on that, Bill. Agreed with you fully.
Fair warning.
Star Wars Empire Strikes Back is also a 9.2A, just 3 copies higher. That one ended at $750. Into Mario Bros. 2, 8.5B plus oval. This is one where I really wish I could comp this. Maybe I can open up a new Chrome browser here. Let's see if it lets me. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. The Mario Bros. 2 ended at 2,280. Mario 3 now, 9.4A. I feel like 9.4s were still comping around 9,000-10,000 last time we saw them. Does that sound right? Either I'm lagging out or Heritage is lagging out, one of the two. I feel like these were still closing for around 9,000-10,000. Just ended at 8,400, which is honestly still really close if those are indeed the comps on it. The 8.5B plus Mario 2 for 2,280. Into Tetris, 9.4A plus on it. The high grade Tetris.
$280.
Selling for $24,0240. Very weird end price there. Into Trog, 9.4A plus.
$320.
4 copies graded higher, 13 total. Not the most popular game on NES, but also not the easiest to find.
$380.
What distinguishes the editions for Smash U? I only know how to read them by the back of the case, CCT. Like, I use the reading the satellite codes and the revision codes. I don't know the differences of how the box looks. I assume it's something about Amiibo, something about Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? I assume there's little variations like that, but I just check the back of the box, read the codes. That helps me know if I'm buying a first print or not. Yeah, I'll let you know. Cheers. Cheers, man. The Section Z was Hang Tab per the pics. Oh, shit, Joe Kane. I didn't realize it was Hang Tab. That's weird. The I'm sure the description didn't say it was. No, they called it a no rev A round mid. No, if you got the Hang Tab print, I don't think you did terrible at 264 for a no seal.
$46.
Like, I don't think that's terrible at all.
$60.
Interesting, Joe.
$70. $80.
The Trog closed at 504. Into Wild Gunman, 8.5 no seal. These never launched with, unopened, manufactured without seal on it. So that's why this is an NS. This game, for whatever reason, like it's an NES black box, but these Spanish versions had a ton of stock for some reason. Like there was an absolute fuck ton of them. It's weird. That's why it only sold for $119 in case you're, wondering why there's a black box game here and selling for nothing. The Spanish versions had just weird. Weird amount of stock on only a very select few of them, right? It was basically, it was the fabled warehouse find that everyone always talks about. Those warehouses full of sealed games. Wild Gunman, 8.5 no seal Spanish. That's what you find in the fabled warehouses. Into Pinocchio, 9.88++. Is this a Japan copy? If that is a Japan copy of Pinocchio, made in Mexico, sorry, maybe it doesn't have a Japan copy. But that's a real one, not a Majesco. 9.88++ for 1,300 on Pinocchio? Doesn't sound bad.
$55.
When am I going to be the special guest auctioneer at Heritage Signature Auction? You're going to need that sponsorship. Yes, Jay. 100%. 100%. Whenever they fly me down, Jay. That has to be done on Heritage dollars. I can't afford to fly down to Texas. What happened to the Nebraska find? That is a fantastic question, Mike. Fantastic question. What happened to the Nebraska find? Last I heard, they were weirdly trying to like shop it around as a pedigree or something. Like just kind of being weird about it. You know what I mean? And that was the last update I ever saw on it.
$60.
So, I don't know where it is now. Have they uploaded another video about it? Like, maybe I just missed it. Seemed like after that initial one, they got a little bit weird and then that was it. These are all display only boxes there on the Pinocchio, the Donkey Kong Country 2, and the Donkey Kong Country, selling for $94, $169, and $180 respectively there. Into FIFA 96 PAL, which sold for nothing, honestly. $84? PAL collectors, where are you at? FIFA 96, 8.5 NS. $84, that's crazy. Incredible Crash Dummies, 9.08 plus. Greg bought it, don't lie. Yeah, how many Kung Fu's does it take to get to Texas? Lots. Lots, GBO metric, lots.
Fair warning.
The Nebraska Corn Husker pedigree. Exactly. Pretty much, Alma. Yeah, I would love to know where the hell that's at, because that had the, at minimum, it had that chrono trigger in it. That's what I remember the most out of that find, but I know there were a few other super heavy ones in there. So, come down to Texas, we'll get some barbecue. Nice, Super Junk. I didn't realize you were in Texas. I mean, at some point, I do want to go down there, right? Like, I genuinely do want to go see Heritage offices, tour the building, whatever, right? Whatever would ever come of it. I would absolutely meet up with any Texas guys who are down there. Absolutely. I can no longer see what's upcoming either, because if I hit the refresh button, I'm pretty sure we'll lose everything, so... We're just flying blind at this point. Indiana Jones, 7.58 plus, Greatest Adventures.
Fair warning.
Flying blind at this point in the auction.
$22.
You are all for PAL. How does the European market, the PAL market, how do they see a Link to the Past TXX? Is that like really rare, or is that like are these Zeldas and Marios as sought after in Europe as they are over here in North America now? Is Link to the Past a really rare game to find factory sealed in Europe? I'm curious how you guys see it. The actual, you know, European crowd of collectors. They did go quiet super fast after the big noise they made. Given how WATA has cleared their backlog, I'm curious if they tried warp zoning, but maybe they discovered they weren't authentic steals. From everything I saw, Mike, everything looked authentic. Like, everything looked really good about it. I will say that much. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. They made so much noise about it, and then it was just like, you know, like, gone, quiet. Some people are saying it wasn't a find at all, it was a consignment. It just got weird. It got weird. And once it started to get weird like that, I just kind of stopped caring as well. Here's the Zelda Link to the Past, 9.4 A++. PAL version. So they're saying only 6 out of 135 copies. I don't know if they're just referring to the North American. Like, that has to be the North American pop they're referring to, right? Just closed at 20% on top of $5,500. $6,600 there for that. for the PAL one. 9.48++. Does anyone have an opinion on that? Like I said, I just don't... I just don't have a clue of what I should expect on that. You know what I mean?
Fair warning.
Just don't really know what to think.
$320.
They are sought after, but we don't really have a big collector market for graded games. You've seen some sellers try to sell sealed games like the Zelda one, but no buyers. eBay is better. Interesting, TXX. Interesting.
$120.
Madden 97, 7.0A. Get your Maddens while you can. Always hot.
$50.
But I think Heritage will let you be the auctioneer for a signature auction to hype up the games like they deserve to be in someone instead of someone just saying this is a Mario Bros. Game. Clinton, I think the actual rules and law, like I cannot be an auctioneer. Like you cannot be an auctioneer. You have to have like auctioneer license. So even as a joke or as a meme, I don't think a random person like me is allowed to do any kind of auctioneering in an actual capacity without having the proper laws, the proper licenses, sorry.
Next lot.
So,
$90.
I assume the odds of it actually happening are 0, unfortunately. Outlander 9.0A, made in Japan. And I am missing some of the comps, I am sorry. Internet's being weird as hell tonight, and I think the only way to fix it would be a full reset of the computer. Don't really want to do that, so... Yeah, I could MC the event. That's something I might be able to do. But I wouldn't be able to do any official capacity auctioneering. I'd have to be the side gig, the side event, the side voice.
$200.
Yeah, stand next to the auctioneer and hype them, exactly.
Fair warning.
Yeah, maybe you can do all the talking so long as you're not the actual one taking bids. There's probably loopholes there. When is the next Collector's Diary video coming up? Funny, Nico, my girlfriend also mentioned that today. I told her never the series is dead, but I probably will do another one eventually here. I don't know when. I think it's been 4 or 5 months since I did the 2016 video, so like...
Fair warning.
Fans are on the edge of their seats for the 2017 video. We'll get it eventually here. We'll get it eventually. That Outlander there I think just sold for close to 300, 250-ish. Here's Pac-Man 2, the new adventures made in Japan with the lenticular little block, like it's a little thing right here. Like a holographic thing on the box. 9.68 plus. Only copy that has been graded on the March Pop Report. Jesus, that's crazy. Sold for like $1,300 there. Let's go, Pac-Man. Let's go, Pac-Man.
Fair warning.
Crazy. And could I make a video showcasing the complete collection? That's super hard, Nico.
$95.
I need to put it together in one place. The only, like, I do want to shoot collection videos still. I have it planned, like I'm going to soon, but they have to be cut up into, like, my NES collection, my Super Nintendo collection, my GBA collection, my full graded collection. It's gonna have to be snippets like that.
Fair warning.
There's simply no way I can get everything. I can get... Is that role called Auctioneer Fluffer? Fluffed.
$320.
I don't think it is, Paul. I don't think it is.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I can't get my whole collection in a single place, and I don't have, like, pure... Yeah, I knew you meant fluffer. I don't have pure bookshelves and stuff of games, so... It's gonna have to be broken into segments. But I do have it planned, and I am gonna try and get to it. Ren and Stimpy VDIT's here, 8.5A.
Next lot.
Closing for right around 400 there. Into Secret of Evermore. 8.5A. This is a made in Mexico version of the game, which is not Majesco, but there is a made in Japan print of Evermore, which would technically be the first print. Super minor variation on them, but, you know, just so you know. Just so you know. Evermore also just, like, pretty cheap as far as Square, RPGs goes. Like, I think that just sold for around 400 and some. So, yeah, Evermore's just always being super affordable. Always. It was always really affordable. Still affordable.
$900.
Yeah, super minor variant bros, exactly. Here's Star Fox as well. This is another pretty big one in this auction, 8.5A. Star Fox doesn't come up that often.
$950.
Pushing over $1,000 here with BP.
Fair warning.
What's likely to happen first? A sealed Matt, Mario, or Greg being an auctioneer? Yeah, put in your bets. Put in your bets. Which will happen first? Matt, Mario, or me being an auctioneer with Heritage? I might have a lot of years to get that license.
130.
That Star Fox there just went to 925, like 1100-ish? Give or take there on the Star Fox 8.5A?
Next lot. 95.
Somewhere in there, just ended at. Not bad on Star Fox. Again, I'd love to be able to check comps for you guys. Sorry about that.
$100.
It sucks for me too as I sit here like wanting to, you know what I mean? I want to be bouncing around screens right now, so it's killing me. It's killing me. It helps out with my like ADD to just be able to bounce screens all the time.
Fair 130.
A license to shill. Yes, the Greg movie where I'm a frickin' auctioneer.
$150.
What would I say is the favorite piece out of my collection?
$160.
Probably... It kind of changes, like, you know, whenever I'm asked. Right now, I'd probably say my Majora's Mask 85 Plus Collector's Edition. I'd probably say that's my favorite piece right now. I've been liking Majora's Mask lately. I've just been like, yeah, having a kick about it. Watching retrospectives. Same with Ocarina. I've been on a Zelda kick lately. Not playing the games, of course, because who plays video games? But I've been watching videos about them. And that always gets the nostalgia going. Last Star Fox 9.4 A++ sold for 10K. So this one's probably pretty solid sale. Are there any lower grade ones, Elysium? Have we seen like an 8.0, 8.5? Have we seen a Star Fox come up in that grade? Here's the Tick, 8.5 A+, only 6 copies higher. The Tick is actually kind of expensive on Super Nintendo. Have I tried Incognito? Maybe that does the trick. Nope. Nope, I don't think it is. No dice. No dice on the Incognito either. Yeah, the Super Metroid there was a display box. A bunch of those high profile games tonight were actually just display boxes, which is why I wasn't mentioning them when they were going up for auction. They're still interesting and cool, but obviously their value is quite capped.
$75. Fair warning. $85.
Yeah, the $1, $2, $3, $4. Exactly, Degree Chiz, exactly. That's how I need to sit there in just the perfect rhythm, calling out the bids. Maybe the computer just needs a vacay? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, a full reset, a full reboot would fix it. But I don't want to drop stream. I don't have to restart the stream. It fucks up more things if I drop stream than just not having, you know what I mean? The internet, so. Is what it is tonight. We make do with what we got. Not a huge deal. Amazing Spider-Man, there was only a 6.0B, which is why it only sold for $200 and some. I don't think Spider-Man on Game Boy is that rare. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of them. Same with Mega Man. I've always thought of the Mega Man and Spider-Man on Game Boy as kind of the same level of availability. Neither game being too rare, but both being pretty damn sought after.
$220.
Oddworld Adventures, 9.8A+. Pretty sure this one is very... yes, there are 6 other 9.8s. That's what I thought. Oddworld's pretty available. Game Boy games, like there's a handful of them that are actually available, and then the rest of them are just rare as fuck.
Next lot.
8.0B Plus sold for $11.40 2 months ago. Okay, Elysium, so there we go. That's a really good comp. Pokemon 9.2 A Plus Rattata last print black ESRB here, selling for $3,800 there on the Pokemon Red. 9.2 A Plus Rattata. $4,000 for the 9.2 A Plus. That doesn't sound terrible. Or maybe I can get it open on my phone. That actually will probably work. I can probably comp off my phone.
Fair warning.
Let me just get into Heritage. Because I don't have an actual internet problem. It's just like my computer's fucking around. I'll bring it up on my phone. Same price as the 85 Sandshrew. Same comp as last week. Don't think that's a bad price. I don't think it's a bad price either. Like, it sounds very decent. Here's Titus the Fox. Only on the March population report, a single copy had yet to be graded. Yeah, Titus the Fox is just fucking rare. Like I was saying with Game Boy, like most of the games are really damn rare. Titus is just one of those games. Also, if you didn't know, Titus, the developer, the publisher, whatever they are, they wanted to have a mascot at one point that kind of looks like Bubsy. Titus the Fox. The Titus Fox. It might be the Titus Fox. Or maybe it's only the Titus Fox on Game Boy Color, but the Game Boy one is Titus the Fox. It has a really fucked up naming convention.
Next lot. 100.
Yeah, Titus is super rare, for sure. Guys, hit the like button. Absolutely, Gambit. A very good idea right there. A very good idea. Yeah, if that Star Fox comp, though, was an 8.0 B+, or, close to what we saw, what, the 8.5A was at an 8.0A? Star Fox down a little bit then on that comp. Yeah, there we go. Now I have it open up on my phone. This is much better. Yeah, so that Rattata there just sold for the same price as that 85. And that 85 was pretty freaking dodgy last week, so that's hard to gauge. Like, I know that other one was a Rattata, but I'd probably take the condition premium of this one.
Fair warning.
Also, in the N64 games here, there are some high-grade titles coming up, starting with this Basemasters 2000 and VGA 90. I think there's a VGA 95 Rugrats. Oh yeah, I can look at my phone now.
$180.
I was surprised by the high-grade stuff they had. Tarzan, 9.8 A++ right away. Indie Racing, 90+. Jet Force Gemini is a 95. There's some good N64 stuff today. That's the one thing I did notice. Some really good N64 stuff. Let me just make a timestamp here for N64 starting. Not the best titles in the world, right? But really good grades. Really good grades. Alma's right about the red. Same print and grade. Sold July 12th. There you go.
Fair warning.
Pokemon Red staying constant. That's what I mean right now, right? Like, the market isn't just free-falling right now. We're not just like it's very, very stable. If a price goes down, it's going to be a little bit down. Comps from January are probably going to beat most comps from right now. We still have games like that Call of Duty that are exploding. We're pretty stable right now, all things considered. All things considered. Some items are probably still going to drop in value, but it's not like we shouldn't see another drop like we did from July 2021 to July 2022. I think the worst might be behind us. We'll see. I also don't expect any big pump though, right? Like, don't misconstrue that. I just don't think we're going to start sliding, or we're not going to be sliding heavily. So, 9.8 A++ Tarzan from a 6-pack, of course. Getting up pretty, that's pretty damn strong, honestly. That feels pretty damn good for Tarzan. What that just closed for, like $1,600? $1,680 on Tarzan. Let me just click into it here. See if we have any kind of comps on Tarzan.
$80.
9.4 A++ Black in November 2020. I guess we just haven't seen Tarzan come up on Heritage. Which is weird because Tarzan's pretty damn available as far as I know. Like, not a rare game on N64. I guess people just didn't want to send it? I don't know. Jet Force Gemini, VGA 95 on this one.
$950. $1,000.
Curious to see where this will fall.
Fair warning.
Again, right? Like, not the biggest title in the world, but Jet Force Gemini, if you go down the road of... If you go down the road on N64, if you want to collect every rareware title, you need Jet Force Gemini part of that set. Which, every I can't say it. Rareware title on N64 is like semi-achievable and also really fucking difficult. It's a really cool subset. If you're looking for like smaller sets to collect, the rare games are really neat. That Jet Force Gemini ended at 1140 there.
Next
Your
lot.
Mario Party 2 just went off. Oh my god, that felt like a snag on Mario Party 2. I was looking at the Jet Force Gemini. Player's Choice Ocarina of Time sold for $22.80. The Mario Party 2 ended at $1,680 for the 9.4 A++. That feels pretty freaking good. I'm opening that up on my phone here. I want to get comps on the Mario Party 2 while NBA Jam comes up.
Fair warning.
My phone isn't quick on bringing up comps.
Next lot. $130.
Perfect Dark, 9.2 A++. We've become accustomed to seeing them come up every week or two.
Fair warning. $180. Fair warning. $190.
Mario Party 2, 9.4 A+. Sold December 2021 for almost $2,000, of course. Like I said, anything from December, January is probably going to comp higher. Pilot Wings, 9.6 A++. Really big on Pilot Wings 64. Really big. Launch title on the 64. We've seen Pilot Wings 64 have a big sale before.
Fair warning.
9.6 A++ on Mario Party 2 went for $4,000 January 29th. So, I guess we just haven't seen Mario Party 2 in a while. $1,680 can now get you a 9.4 A++. That's nice. That's really nice. Usually prices go up after the signatures. Yeah, it could happen for sure. Oh, did I call it Bass? Or did I call it Base? Yeah, Bass Hunter. Did I call it Base Hunter? Base Hunter 2000. I mean, it kind of works. I think that's when Base Hunter was relevant either way. Yeah, if people get excited about the signature, we will see a little pop in prices. I do agree with you, Elysium.
Next lot.
The Pilot Wing 64 there. Nice game, nice end price. That just closed at $45.60, I believe. And here's Rugrats in Paris, the movie. Again, VGA 95 on it. Super high grade, even though not the best game in the world. Still closing at $1,000. Yeah, the Pilot Wings, $4,300. Whew. That's big.
Fair warning.
That's big. Star Wars Battle for Naboo, 9.8 A++ again on this one.
$220.
Tetrasphere, VGA 90. I'm surprised the Battle for Naboo there didn't get just like a few more bids. You know what I mean? Battle for Naboo felt more like a $1,500 to $2,000. That's where I was thinking anyway. GBA starting. Yeah, that was a small little lot of N64 there, but those are really good grades on those games. That was impressive.
$30.
I'm just seeing if there's comps on the Pilot Wings. So 9.2 A+ in the spring signature, April 2022. Sold for $22.80. So now the 9.6 A++ sold for twice that amount.
$36.
That's crazy. Crazy on Pilot Wings. Feels like the market is starting to find itself a bit on some stuff. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I agree. That's what I'm thinking is just like, you know, the heavy slide is not that bad. Are you trying to catch instruments in that fishing game?
$28.
Love Jet Force Gemini, but doesn't have a lot of long-term play. You have a raw one, probably like 7 or 8 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I don't think I even have a sealed Jet Force Gemini. It was available for a long time, but I'm pretty sure I just have a CIB one.
$36.
Something nostalgic about Pilot Wings. We'll never pay up for one, though. Me neither. Me neither, Super Junk. Pilot Wings have just, it jumped the shark. Like, that one's gone. How did some of these not get into the signature? That's a good question, Mike. It usually is at the discretion of the consignment director as to what does or doesn't go to a signature based on what they already do or do not have for consignments. But it also could be, like, if you want it sold sooner or something, or if... I don't want to speculate, honestly. I don't want to speculate. But it is weird sometimes that we see certain games in the weeklies and not the signatures, but ultimately, at the end of it, it's up to the discretion of the consignment directors.
$600.
So, if you have a very expensive game, though, you know, if you're submitting something worth $10,000, $5,000, I'm sure that you can say, like, I want this in the signature, you know, as part of your contract. So, Definitely got to meet up with Greg like a celebrity in the gaming circle. Gamers hate him. Don't get it confused there. I'm not a fan with the gamers. Collectors.
Fair warning.
Collectors will like me. The gamers they don't like me. I'm gamers' worst enemy. Did you send your Pilot Wing SNES 9.8A Plus to the next signature? Damn.
Fair warning.
Damn, Elysium. That is a heavy game there. What's the pop on Pilot Wing SNES? 9.8. There has to only be like one of them, hey?
Fair warning.
Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby are going off here, but they're both lower grade. The Ruby was a 6.0A. That still brought in 720. That feels freaking strong for a 6.0, to be completely honest with you. And Sapphire is a 7.0 B+.
$2.
And the Sapphire just closed at 720. A 6.0A on Ruby for 720.
$6.
That feels big.
$14.
That feels big.
$22. $24. $26. $28.
Spider-Man 7.5 B+.
$30.
You almost clicked at the Pilot Wings? Ooh. Pilot Wings is one that just doesn't mean much to me. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a launch title and cool and that, but it doesn't mean much to me as a collector game.
Fair warning. $34.
That Star Wars was a steal. Still Star Wars and still... Yeah, that's kind of how I thought too, Elysium.
Fair warning.
Is that Battle for Naboo just feels more like a
$36.
1500 to 2000 in that grade? I think it was a good price too.
Fair warning.
Is HA auctioning modern WATA yet? Do you assume none of the games have appreciated that much in price yet? They are auctioning modern, yes, Jetpack. It's a mixed bag. Not many modern games have appreciated, like, you know, big time, but if you have like 9.8 A++ on PS5, Switch games, PS4, Xbox One, you are still going to see a nice premium on them.
$3.
The premiums at a perfect grade, 9.8 A++, of course 10.0, they still do already see a nice premium. Some of those first ones to market are selling very strong.
Fair warning.
But yes, WATA has started taking them.
Fair warning. $34.
Xevious here, 9.4 A++, of course part of the subset of the classic NES series game. Xevious being probably the least desirable of all of them.
$42.
It's weird that this one made its way into the classic NES series of games. Just kind of an odd one. And that Spider-Man 7.5 B+ closed at $67. Yo, Sean Swanson. Good seeing you again. You'll never understand paying that much for a low grade personally. Just save a bit longer and buy a 9.0. It just feels like you could do, yeah, like plenty of Ruby and Sapphire available. That's where I'm at too, Gary Dose. It just feels like there's a lot of Ruby and Sapphire.
$60.
So if you're going to buy like a 6.0, I would want it at a deal, right? I would have to get a good deal on it. So, last signature Pilot Wings 9.6A+ sold for $5.5K though. You thought it might have been more considering it was a top pop at the time. Yeah, that's tough for me to say, Elysium. You know, as I just said, Pilot Wings just doesn't really mean anything to me. So I'm already kind of biased against it. Like 5.5K to me for Pilot Wings, it's like, whoa, 9.6A+, like that's a good sale. So if you have the 9.8 and, you know, you have a different vibe on it. You could be right, I could be right type thing, you know? But it's just not one that I really have a strong conviction on either way.
$40.
Did I tell you about the time you sold your 6.0 Emerald for $2,500? Damn, that's big. Entering into GameCube 9.4A gun.
$48. $50. $55. $60.
It's easy to get excited for sub 1K Pokemon, but just as easy to also forget just how much 750 is. Way too high for that, Ruby.
$65. $70.
Gun is getting the bids, but we're still below $100. That's why you didn't click. It doesn't feel iconic other than the fact it was a launch game, which means it's only interesting to N64 early adopters long term. Yeah, like it's a good story having the being a launch title, right? You can never take that away from the game. No matter how many years pass, no matter how many generations go by, like that is always a launch title for the system, which is a, like that's great. That is a great piece of provenance for any game to have. And that's where it ends for me. And I just don't know how much that story is worth. But it's good. You can never take it away. Like Pilot Wings will forever have that. So, you just got your sealed Spider-Man Web of Shadows autographed by Andrew Garfield, sending it off to WATA. If it comes back a 9.8, I feel like it'll be worth a pretty penny for sure. That's crazy, man. That's really cool, Youngverse. You got your Spider-Man Web of Shadows autographed by Andrew Garfield. Very cool. What's the highlight for tonight? Sean Swanson. One of the biggest things we had tonight was actually the Call of Duty, the very first item in the auction, sold for $4,500. We had Mario Bros. 3, The Right Bros, 9.4A, sold for $8,400, I believe. We had a PAL, Link to the Past, 9.4A++ for somewhere in the 4,000 range. We've had some big ones tonight. I'm not sure what we still have coming up here because my internet doesn't let me look ahead too much, but there is still some good stuff to come as well. And we just had that Ikaruga. I don't know how you guys say it. I've said Ikaruga my whole life, but I don't know how you say the game. Anyways, it just sold for $228 and 9.2. Here's Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. One of the biggest GameCube ones we have tonight. Might be the biggest GameCube one we have tonight. 9.6A+. Nice copy of this game. I don't think it's not for resale either. I think this is a standard print copy of the game. Yeah, there's my internet, so. Pretty sure it's a standard copy. Say it the same way, Ikaruga. I don't frickin' know. The Pokemon XD sold for $780. Doesn't feel like a bad price for that. I would much rather have that 9.6 XD for $700 than that 6.0 Ruby. Put it that way. How does WATA handle signatures? I don't think they do, Gyarados. I think they just ignore the signature. Like, I don't think they do any kind of verification on it. I don't think they treat it as damage. I'm not sure. But I know they don't, I know they don't authenticate them at this time. I'm sure they're gonna work it in eventually, though. Resident Evil 3 there, that was 9.4A+ on Nemesis, sold for $336. That price doesn't feel bad either for the buyer. Super Monkey Ball Adventure, 9.6A+, just ended at $186. On to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 8.5A.
$22.
Seems like a steal on the Gale of Darkness. I think so. Like, I think that was a good price on it. Let me pop into comps here, if my phone will let me. Yeah, we do see this Ninja Turtles game every single week. Seeing it in an 8.5A is like a very low grade on it, honestly.
Fair warning.
Because, yeah, we see it almost every week.
$36.
Pokemon Gale of Darkness, 9.4A+, sold in the April signature for $1,680. 9.6A sold back in January for $1,560. 9.6A+, same grade we had tonight, sold in October 2021 for $3,000. Yeah, I'm thinking at $780 there for the 9.6A+. That was a pretty freaking decent price. That was a pretty decent price there for the 9.6A+ Gale. I gotta say, based on the comps I'm seeing, pretty solid price.
$220.
Did any of you guys pick it up? Alma, did you pick it up?
$240.
$4,500? What? PC COD? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Big sale on the PC COD. WrestleMania 21 XIX. What would that be? 21, right? XIX?
$42. $46. $48.
19. IX? XI. Yeah, 19.
$55.
Is it? Fuck, I am out of my head here. WrestleMania on GameCube there just sold for a decent price. Yeah, you got the Pokemon. Nice, Alma. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, 19. Thank you. Thank you, Super Junk. Greg, pronunciations is one of your favorite parts of the stream. I could have a segment. I could have an entire segment on pronunciations, and you'd still watch. Yeah.
Fair warning.
Some of those weird game names, man. I've never had people in real life to talk about this stuff with. So the only time I ever say those game names is typing them online or saying them in my head. So
Next lot.
is what it is.
$110.
It needs to be JSA certified for them to verify a signature at WATA. You've done it a couple times. They do put it on the back of the game now. Nice, Young Versus. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's good to know. So if you have it JSA certified, WATA will recognize it. But I assume WATA does not recognize signatures on their own. That was Disney Epic Mickey 9.0 9.8 A+ for 134. And here's Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2, 9.8 A+.
Fair warning.
Getting no love. Getting no love. Where are the Wii fans here? Pump the Mickey games. Where are you, Wii fans?
Fair warning. $65.
Many of these games are not even worth grading. Yeah, kinda, Sean. Yeah, kinda. We're still working through that in the market too. But honest to God, I like seeing like bad games that get graded as well as like good games that get low grades, because it's just fun having those swashing around on the market too. It gives people like lower barrier to entry rather than just having like all the good shit graded and everything with good grades only. You know what I mean?
$170.
It's nice having those lower barrier to entry items also sloshing around out there. Do like cleaning and they'll wipe the signature off. Yeah. Andrew who? Gone.
$190.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland, 9.8 A+ on this one. I'll chuck a bid. I'm not signed in.
Fair warning.
I'm not signed in. I cannot bid. That is funny because my internet is fucked. Yeah.
Fair warning.
Maybe it went through. Did it? I don't think it did.
$220.
You've been outbid.
No, I can't bid. I can't bid tonight. That's funny.
Warning.
Someone buy me this Kirby for one more bid.
$240.
You've been outbid.
Crazy. Crazy.
$260.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. Depending on how the Kirby sells, I need to put in... Yeah, I need to, exactly. I need to update the vid.
$60. $85.
I'll need to update the vid.
$95.
Damn. I can't believe I can't even bid. I did. My phone! I should have bid on my phone. No.
$10.
Ah, I should have bid on my phone. I didn't even think about it. I have my phone open underneath me. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. I should have been on my phone.
$28.
The Kirby closed at $288 for the 9.8 A+. Honestly, just to get the 9.8 on like a good Kirby game, I was willing to pay that. Right after that, we had Skyward Sword 9.4 A for 139 into Mortal Kombat Armageddon 9.6 A+. Dang, I didn't think about that.
$85. $90.
Those Epic Mickey games are really common. Well, yeah, well, I guess that's why they sold for almost nothing, even in 9.8 grades, so. Gale of Darkness might be lower because people are holding out for the 9.8 A+ in another upcoming auction after the signature. It's also non... Was tonight's copy NFR, Gary? I didn't see if tonight's was NFR or not. It didn't say NFR in the little auction write-up, but I didn't get to look at the WATA casing. Was it an NFR copy?
Fair warning.
Wonder if the recent Wii video helped that Kirby price? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Pumping up the Wii prices one video at a time. Mario Galaxy 9.6 here. 9.6 A+.
$240.
Sitting at... Will be $300 after one more bid here on it.
$260.
There we go. Over $300 for the 9.6 A+.
$80.
You missed the Titus on Game Boy? You know how I feel? You missing out on Titus though, Elysium, like...
Next lot,
You might never see it again.
$110.
You know what I mean? Who knows the next time you'll see a factory sealed Titus. I feel worse for you than me. Just noticed I need to activate Windows? That can't be true. That doesn't sound right, Rick. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's true at all, actually. Doesn't sound right. Mario Galaxy, 80 plus uncirculated. Weird. Not often you get such a low grade on an uncirculated game.
$60. $70.
It wasn't NFR today,
$80.
but the signature one is NFR. And then the auction after that is NFR again. You won't ever see a factory sealed Titus. Yeah. Exactly.
$110.
That's, yeah.
$100.
Especially selling for CIB value in mint seal post slab. Yeah. I figured Titus had to be a $500 CIB, so. Did you buy it, GBO? Did you pick up the Titus?
Next lot.
You think Heritage can afford to get me official Windows? That's what I need to ask in the contract. Simon Space, $6.90 dono. Mario Galaxy Army.
$65.
Unreal. I don't even know if that donation's gonna come through right now. Based on, like, how my internet's performing, but good shit, Simon. Always appreciate it, man. Who is this Brawl first print? The Brawl that just sold on
$40.
Wii? I don't know.
$54.
Someone in chat can probably verify for you there.
$48.
Well, here, I can open it up on my phone quick. No, it's not. The back digit, it's at least the second print. It's at least the second print. This Pokken Tournament is also not a first print. First print copies of this game have the little...
65, 70.
What's it called? The little shadow... The Shadow Amiibo card. The Shadow Mewtwo Amiibo card.
Fair warning.
On the cover. Your budget went to the sticker CIBs this week? Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
$85. $110.
Here is the Middle Eastern version now of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U.
Fair warning.
I'll put a little Wii U timestamp in there as well. I believe we just entered into it. Probably a minute and a half ago.
$34.
What is that? 111 here.
$38.
11100. We enter into Wii U.
$42.
So that last one there was a Middle Eastern version.
$50.
This one here,
$60.
I don't know what print it is. That's what I mean. I have to look at the back of the games in order to differentiate all these frickin' Smash Bros. I don't know what the variants look like on the covers.
$30.
So, there were like 3 Wii U games. I don't want a timestamp for that. I got robbed.
Fair warning. $34.
As if there was literally nothing.
Fair warning.
Swap the timestamp over to Sega. And maybe people care about that.
Fair warning. Next
Totally a shameless plug, but all for the XB fans. The third one comes out this week. Which game, Mike? Which game comes out this week, the third one? That Titus had no business being in a weekly? I agree with you.
65.
It's Jimmy Connor's tennis all over again. Yes, it is. Game Boy collectors sleeping on the auction. It's just such a slim niche market for those Game Boy titles that if the 5 people out there who are looking for those specific rare ass games don't show up to this auction on this fucking like Tuesday night,
$60.
you know what I mean? I know exactly what you're saying, GBO Metric. I know exactly what you're saying.
100.
Those items are just like... Those items are, in my opinion, simply too rare to ever risk at open auction. Like, they're just too rare. Too rare and too niche. Put it that way. If you have something that's super frickin' rare, but it also has a ton of demand, then open auction will crush, right? It'll do frickin' great. But if you have something that's really frickin' rare, but like 10 people care about it, it is risky to do an auction. And that's eBay or Heritage. Like, it's risky to do those auctions. Xenoblade, right, Mike? Right. Xenoblade 3 coming out.
$220.
No, Rick, Gyarados is not the king. Not the king himself. Just memeing.
$110. $460.
Moving into James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing 9.4 A+. You can see the bidding here. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, James Buster Douglas. I
Fair warning.
didn't expect that. What's the WATA pop on this? 0? 1? 2? Damn, that did good. Still doing good, sorry. Never mind, it's not done yet.
$1,200.
James Buster Douglas.
$1,400.
Wow. Are there any comps on this?
Fair warning. Next lot.
Frickin'
55.
strong sale there. 1,560 on James. Wow. Yeah, Sega Genesis, sometimes I just don't know what's gonna pop. Sometimes.
$65.
Path of Titans comes out tonight at midnight for consoles. Anybody gonna play it? I'm thinking about downloading it at midnight. Looks pretty sweet. Don't even know what that one is, Youngverse. Path of Titans.
$5.
Not familiar with it. Not familiar with that one.
Fair warning.
Also, whilst we are past the 1 hour mark of the auction, I need to remind you guys that if you're interested in consigning with Heritage Auctions to one of the weekly auctions like we are watching tonight, or one of the showcase or signature auctions, potentially, if you have those super premium games, you can get yourself into a showcase or signature auction. In the description of the video, you can find the full 2022 schedule, as well as consignment deadlines and what day the auctions take place. Use this link right here to get free referrals, free appraisals on your items. If your items are raw, do include photos. It really helps the process. If your items are graded, it's good enough to just say the game name plus the grade. And if you have any other questions about the consignment process, make sure to reach out to videogames@ha.com. They're always on standby to help you guys out. They're there to answer questions for you. If you need help with anything, send an email to the thing. Send an email to the email. And thank you to Heritage Auctions for sponsoring the stream tonight. And thank you all for being here tonight. Hit the like button if you're comfy hanging out. Appreciate you all being here. Path of Titans is a survival game. You play as a dinosaur. Oh my god. I hope that Twitch picks it up. That sounds fun. That sounds fun to watch. I bid. I did it a bidded.
Fair warning.
Cool.
Next lot.
Okay.
$440.
All right. All right, everybody. We frickin' won Sonic 2 from our phone. 9.6 A+ RTB seam, not a first print, but it was only $492. Only $492. I bought that because of the price, not the variant. And honestly, when I shove it on my shelf, like I'm just going to probably hold on to that for the foreseeable future. Throw that on my shelf, I'm going to be happy with it. Why would I want that? Sonic 2 is crazy common, it's not even an early print. Because Sonic 2 is also crazy popular. That's why, Mike. It just feels like a good enough price to get a nice copy of the game that, like, it's Sonic 2. I want one. You know what I mean?
Fair warning. $170.
I didn't know if I even expected to win it from bidding on my phone, but that's why I wanted it, Mike.
Fair warning.
Just a good price on it. Even though it is, like you said, crazy common, not the early print. But the price is right.
Fair warning. Next lot. 120.
According to price charting, a raw copy of Titus on Game Boy sold for $1,500 exactly 3 months ago. I don't know the condition, but $900 seems very good now. Yeah. I assumed as much, Elysium. When I saw it sell, I was like, yeah, that's, you know.
Fair warning.
Titus is just rare. Sonic 2 is an easy, infinite ceiling game. Won't be huge numbers, but it's not going to stop appreciating. I hope you are correct about that, CCT. Like, that's kind of my outlook on Sonic 2 as well. Like, if there's one game... on the Sega that should be sought after, you know, years and years to come, even if Sonic Sonic. Even if like, Sega's relevance is already way down, right? The Sonic games should be able to maintain relevance.
$600.
If everything else Sega goes away, the Sonics should be able to maintain relevance.
Fair warning.
That's why I'm not afraid to buy a super common game in the wrong variation, if you want to put it that way, right? Late variant. But just to help you with my kind of mindset as to why I'm not worried. What's up, sports? Just found your channel today. Good stuff. Yo, thanks, dude. Appreciate you popping into the live stream and saying hi. That's awesome.
$60.
You're the proud owner of the bottom pop Sonic 2 out of like 400 games, but it's an overlap seal. Nice, GBO. This is Zombies. Is that... I don't know if that Zombies Ate My Neighbor there, or if that's... We also had Strider there, that was 9.6B plus, ended at 660. We also had Taz in Escape from Mars, 9.6A plus for 660 as well. And then we just had Zombie Cell, which is a European PAL.
$60.
It was a 9.4B plus. Yes, it is censored for the European release of the game Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Because even though zombies are going to eat who they're going to eat, having them eat your neighbors was just a little too much for concerned parents. Heritage auctions with the good descriptions right there.
Next lot.
Yes, yeah, so that was Zombies Eat My Neighbors for European audiences, which is just hilarious.
$170.
Sonic CD 8.5B on this one.
$180.
Maybe I can take that as a sign that you have more luck and should use my phone for bidding. You know, maybe, Mike, maybe I do need to use my phone for bidding. Then people can't see it live on the screen. You'll only know that I'm bidding if you're paying attention to the chat right there.
$2.
You won't know if I'm actually bidding if you're just looking away. Might be a good idea right there. That might be a really good idea right there.
Fair warning. $4. $6, $8, $10, $14.
Looks like I'm finally dropping out of chat as well.
$18, $22.
Am I live still?
$24, $26, $28. Fair warning. $30. Fair warning. $34. Fair warning. $36. $38. Fair warning. Next lot. $22. $30. $34, $38, $40, $42, $44, $46, $48, $50, $55.